Peace and love, family. This video right here is about reparations, however it's called. Reparations, there it is. Do I believe that the colonizers and those that came and invaded the natives' land owes, some type of reparations? Hell yeah, I do. But whatever that is, land or money or however they give it back, it does no good whenever those that's been mentally enslaved wouldn't know how to use it in a liberating way to empower themselves and take their power back. Because if they've been mentally enslaved with the white supremacist mentality and paradigm, then they just gonna use it to re-empower the ones that the colonizers. So that's why it's real important to break free from that low vibrational, unnatural, unbalanced, unhealthy, just toxic state of mind and state of being, and get back to nature and know how to live one with the land. Because regardless, if you trying to break free from the system and expect them to give some money, but then if you get the money, it's on whoever to do whatever with it, I'm just saying, at the end of the day, it'll make no sense to do the same thing that they would want you to do with that money. If you ever got that land or that money, you'd have to do something that counteracts or is the polar opposite of what they would want you to do, which is get back to nature, which is, solar power energy, or just, biodegradable, like living green, eating healthy, growing your own food, not depending on their hospitals and stuff, and not, empowering their corporations and stuff that they already got established in the matrix, not connecting and feeding in with that stuff, and not continuing their Federal Reserve note and all the jurisdictions and stuff. It's all about self-empowerment, self-sustainability, self-sufficiency, and getting back in cosmic order, in natural order. That's what I would do, even though it wouldn't be entitled to me, because my skin color, even though it's branches, everybody all mixed up now because all the rapings and stuff, so you never know. Like my great-great-great-grandparents could be black, and somebody that's darker melanated could have white folks in their family too. But we just gotta be careful, because snakes, it's all mixed up now. Ignorance and die-hard defenders of white supremacy comes in all shades of melanin, all shades of hue now. And those that's against it is in all shades of hue now. Different amounts of carbon and melanin and complexions. So we got to be careful, and we got to really know how to read energy signatures, and frequency patterns. And can't be all about colorism. Because it's a way of confusion because of everything being mixed up. So that's just something that's my thoughts, my quick thoughts on it. But the overall idea of liberation and getting our own land, I ain't even just gonna say our, but I'm gonna just say, those that had negative things done to them should get back. Should be, I ain't gonna say revenge, but just, if you take something, then it's like, man, give the shit back. You know what I'm saying? And I feel that. But if you are willing, if you ain't willing to do how, to do the original way, an empowering thing with that, and you'll end up fucking it up and like just using that as a tool or an advantage for the ones, the ones that stole it from you. Then it'll probably be more damage if you did, if the folks like that did get them reparations. It'll probably be best if they didn't, if they got the wrong mentality. But don't get my words misconstrued like I ain't for it. I'm just for us, getting back to nature. All beings getting back to nature. You know what I'm saying? Not being so self-destructive with the trees and with the environment. With other humans and with ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And getting back to a more harmonious, in synchronicity with the all, instead of a dualistic this versus that. You know what I'm saying? We all could peacefully coexist without all this competition and superiority complex. You know what I'm saying? And not depending on a leader or somebody to come save us or something. We empower, we be self-responsible, self-accountable. That's what I'm about. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's the mentality that it's a level of maturity. But hey, that's what I gotta say about it, man. So that's my video on reparations. And hey, I'm just so nobody could say that on this day, this date of time, October the 10th, 10/10/2016, this is how Cohen saw it. This is my perspective. Will it change? Probably not too much, but it might change. I change my thoughts and how I see things according to my growth and my journey. So, hold me to what I say as of right now. And if I change my thoughts, like I've changed so much over the years, then, then I stand for something different. But as of right now, that's how I feel about it. Do I feel like it's wrong, or do I feel like it's negative? I feel like it's fair, you know what I'm saying? Because it's so much, it's duality, polarity all throughout oneness. You feel me? All throughout it. So we got to consider that the universal law of oneness, but it's also that duality and polarity within all pieces of the puzzle, of the big picture. So that's my perspective. That's my point of view, and my, and this is a very controversial topic, but I ain't scared to speak my voice and speak my 2 cents about it, even though it really don't matter. But shit, I'm gonna say it anyways. And it's no harm intended. I just want there to be universal justice and peace and what's right. Morality. It's all about morality with me, because right and wrong, sometimes it's all about perspective of what's right and what's wrong. But the moral, the right thing to do, where it's gonna be positive karma coming back. You know what I'm saying? And it's not oppressive, or it's not doing anybody dirty. So that's my blog for 10/10/16. And there it is. I'm signing out. One love. Chill.